Hey everyone, Abir here, and listen, I'm so excited about today's video because we're going to demystify gardening and get you started on your very own little green haven at home. No matter where you live, a flat with a balcony, a house with a garden, or just a sunny windowsill, we can make this happen. Gardening doesn't have to be this big mystery, you know? It's all about getting your hands dirty, connecting with nature, and the sheer joy of watching things grow. We're going to be talking about everything you need to know as a beginner gardener, from choosing the right plants to giving them the TLC they need to thrive. And the best part is, you'll be rewarded with fresh, homegrown goodness that tastes incredible and makes you feel amazing. So grab yourself a cuppa, get comfy, and let's get this gardening party started. Right, first things first, we've got to choose what we're going to grow. Now don't get overwhelmed, there's a whole world of plants out there, but we're going to keep it simple and fun, especially for those just starting out. Think about your space. Do you have a sunny windowsill, a balcony begging for some greenery, or maybe a little patch in the garden? Light is super important for our plant pals, so have a good look at how much sunlight your chosen spot gets each day. Some plants are real sun worshippers, while others are happy chilling in a bit of shade. Now for beginners, I always recommend starting with easygoing plants that won't give you too much grief. You know what I mean? Herbs are brilliant. They're pretty hardy, smell amazing, and you can just snip away and use them fresh in your cooking. Leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, and rocket are also great choices, and they grow surprisingly quickly. And if you're after something low maintenance, succulents are your new best friends. They're super trendy right now, and for good reason. They're practically indestructible. Okay, now that you've got some plant ideas brewing, let's gather our gardening essentials. First up, we need containers. You can use anything from old pots to recycled yogurt tubs. Just make sure they have drainage holes at the bottom so our plants don't get soggy feet. Trust me, they don't like that. Next, we need some good quality soil. This is the foundation for our plants, so it's worth investing in a decent potting mix that's light, airy, and full of nutrients. Of course, we need our stars of the show, the seeds or seedlings. You can grab these from your local garden center or order them online. I love browsing through seed catalogs. It's like choosing from a menu of delicious possibilities. A trusty watering can or spray bottle is a must-have for keeping our plants hydrated. And don't forget labels. Trust me, you'll thank me later when you can't remember if you planted basil or coriander. Finally, a little tip from my own garden. A pair of gloves will save your hands from getting too dirty, although I have to admit, I love getting my hands in the soil. Alright, let's get our hands dirty and plant some dreams. First up, fill your containers with potting mix, leaving a little space at the top. Now if you're starting from seeds, check the packet for instructions on how deep to sow them. Some seeds like to be just below the surface, while others like to be buried a bit deeper. Pop your seeds in their little holes and gently cover them with soil. If you're using seedlings, gently remove them from their pots, being careful not to damage their delicate roots. Make a little well in the soil and pop the seedling in, making sure the top of the root ball is level with the soil surface. Now give everything a good watering, letting the water soak in properly. We want the soil moist, but not waterlogged, like a damp sponge. And there you have it. You've officially planted your very own little garden. Give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve it. Now that our plants are settled in, it's all about giving them the right care so they can grow big and strong. First things first, light. Make sure your plants are getting enough of those glorious rays. Remember, some plants are sun worshippers, while others prefer a bit of shade, so position them accordingly. Next up, water. Now there's no magic formula here, as different plants have different thirst levels. The best way to tell if your plants need a drink is to stick your finger about an inch into the soil. If it feels dry, give them a good watering. Overwatering can be just as bad as underwatering, so it's all about finding that happy balance. Feeding our plants is crucial. Just like we need our nutrients, so do they. You can use a liquid fertilizer or a slow-release fertilizer. Just follow the instructions on the packet. And finally, keep an eye out for any pesky pests or diseases. A healthy garden is a happy garden. This is the best part, enjoying the fruits and veggies and herbs of your labor. There's nothing quite like snipping some fresh herbs to add to your dinner, or harvesting your very own salad. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a destination. Some plants will thrive, while others might not make it, and that's okay. It's all part of the learning process. Don't be afraid to experiment, try new things, and most importantly, have fun with it. Gardening is a wonderful way to connect with nature, get your hands dirty, and enjoy the satisfaction of growing your own food. Plus, it's a great way to impress your friends and family with your newfound green thumb. So there you have it. Everything you need to know to start your very own home garden. Now get out there, get growing, and happy gardening. Well, there you have it, my friends. A beginner's guide to starting your own little garden. Remember, it's all about taking that first step, getting stuck in, and not being afraid to get a bit of dirt under your fingernails. Start small, choose plants you love, and watch them grow. There's nothing quite as rewarding as seeing those first little sprouts pop up or taking a bite of something you've nurtured from seed to table, believe me. So go on, give it a go. And remember, every little bit helps. For you, for your plate, and for the planet. Happy gardening, everyone, and don't forget to share your garden adventures with me. I can't wait to see what you grow.